Welcome to Chad Evans Entertainment. My name is Chad Evans, and I'm here to talk about how to get a big sound on your saxophone without spending a whole lot of money. That's the trick. So, now I'm from the old school, right? You talk about saxophone players like, Lester Young, Johnny Hodges, John Coltrane, Gene Ammons. You tenor players, if you don't know who Gene Ammons is, big, robust sound, Gene Ammons. So all these players, when you think about it, they didn't have the technology that we have today, right? But you cannot find anyone with a sound like those players were doing back in those days. Paul Desmond, just beautiful sounds, right? So we have to go back and to figure out how to produce a big sound with what we have. Now, if you have that kind of budget, you have enough money, you want to buy that brand new saxophone that costs $4,000 alto, or the tenor that costs $6,000. They even have an alto that costs $6,000. But if you got the budget, do it. And you'll definitely get a sound difference. But if you don't know how to produce a sound with what you already have, you're kind of missing out. So you want to be able to do that. There are also certain mouthpieces that you can get, that are very, very expensive. I would suggest that if you start with a student model horn and it came with that mouthpiece, to upgrade to a next level, your private instructor could help you with that, or your band director or something like that can help you with that. The reeds. Now, let's talk about reed. I play 2.5 to 3, or medium soft to medium reed. I don't go 3.5. I don't play 4. I don't do those kind of things. Now, I have a big sound on my saxophone, and my sound is a nice sound. I like it, So, the different reeds, they have different reeds. If you want to go to 3.5 and 4s, I think that's unnecessary. This is my opinion, but I don't think it's necessary to go that hard. 3.5 would be the limit for me. And it also depends on the brand of reed. Certain brands are cut differently and that sort of thing. So let's get into the science of getting a big sound. Now, this is something very simple, right? Now, I'm going to give you a demonstration with this mouthpiece. Now, this is not the mouthpiece that I use. This is something that I haven't used in a long time. So you're looking at that, you're like, wow, this guy. But no, I keep my mouthpiece clean. If you play with the ligature on like that, and you play this without a reed, there's no sound, right? But if you put the reed on there, there's sound. So we already know now that it's the reed that's vibrating that's making the sound for us on the saxophone. Now let's look at this here. Now I want you to check this out. Let's say my finger is my lower lip, and I put my saxophone in my mouth, and my finger's the lower lip. Now watch this. The reed can't vibrate that much, but watch this. If I put more mouthpiece in my mouth, look at the reed is clear to vibrate. If I put more mouthpiece in my mouth, there's more reed to vibrate. Now, when I have some students that are coming and we go through a demonstration and I show them that, right away they see the difference. Their eyes light up. I'll do something like, well, let's play a note with just a little bit of mouthpiece in, and it's all stuffy and everything. Now put a little bit more, and now put more in, and right away their sound is getting bigger each time, without blowing harder. Okay, that's the trick. You're getting a big sound without trying to blow hard, because and also with more mouthpiece in your mouth, you're getting that you're getting open a little more too. Okay. Especially if you're coming from the clarinet, you might be used to playing with just a little bit of mouthpiece in. But with that saxophone, I would suggest put more to give you a big sound. Now, once you got that going, then on the horn that you have, let's start working on those low notes. Work on those low C sharp, C, B, and that B flat, especially those B's and C sharps on the alto. Try to hold those notes. Hold them as long as you can, just play around with those low notes. Now there's also something called overtones. I won't get into that in this video. But you want to play those low notes. Now, here's the trick. Get you a tuning device. so that when you're playing those low notes, you're trying to stay in tune as much as possible with that pitch. Because you don't want your armature, a lot of players have a tendency to get loose armature when they go down low. No, you're trying to develop this armature while you're having more mouthpiece in your mouth. So make sure you get a tuning device and play those low notes and work on that for a while. You will, I'm telling you, it won't take you but 2 weeks, maybe sooner, but in a month, you will have a big sound. Now, you're gonna squeak in the beginning because you're not used to that. Your armature is not used to more mouthpiece, so there's gonna be some squeaking involved. Don't worry about that, it'll pass. Just make sure you keep blowing with more mouthpiece in your mouth, and you will get a bigger sound. Now, once you have that, and say you're coming up on some money, or you just had the budget, then yeah, sure, get you that brand new horn, or get that $400 mouthpiece. But I will say this. Let me say this though. Out of all the different things that I've tried, horns and things, the ligature is probably the least expensive item that I purchased that gave me immediate response. Immediate. So I would say spend some money on that ligature. Do your research, check out different videos of people who playing, ask around. But that ligature, I would, and I just found this out a couple of months ago myself. See, me being an old school musician, it's hard for us to change. I did change my horn. I used an old type horn for a while, and I changed to a different kind of horn because of the older model horn had, just technique-wise, it just made it easier to play the newer model. But this ligature, oh my goodness, right away I heard the difference. So I said, okay, I ordered, got that one. So I hope this helps you out. Try it, leave me some comments, and let me know if it's working out for you. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.